Hi lovelies, and welcome back. And on today's recipe we are going to be making an inspiring sauce that you can make for your guests in this season. So if you have your yam, your plantain and gizzard, let's dive into it. So this is it. So here you can see I'm boiling the gizzard. I seasoned with salt, pepper, onions and my seasoning cube. And here you can see the pot of oil on fire. So here I've already peeled off the yam, washed it and chopped it into cubes, and now it's ready to be fried. And I'm just putting that. Remember, I did not put salt in this yam, and now I'm going to tell you why as you watch. So please make sure you fry on medium heat. And here you can see that the gizzard has been nicely cooked, and I'll just be scoping that out of the pot and we'll set that aside. Remember, we are going to be frying this gizzard. You can see the stalk that came out of the gizzard, and now we'll set that aside and then check on the yam. And next thing, we are going to be getting a cup and we'll put in about a tablespoon of salt in this cup. Then we'll add in water into it, and then we are going to be doing we'll sprinkle it into the frying yam. Did you see the reason why we didn't add in salt at the beginning? This will give you that delicious crispy taste, and it will just come out as you want it. You're going to enjoy it when you try adding water, salt water into your frying yam. And now this is ready. You can see we have taken it out of the fire. So we are going to be frying the second batch. So at this point, if you haven't liked this video, like this video, share, comment at the end. And in case you're new to my channel, this is the time to hit the subscription button. And remember to turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be among the first to be notified anytime I upload new video. You can see how this process is going. I hope you're enjoying every part of this video. I know you can't wait to see the end. I know you've seen the thumbnail, but wait and see how we got there, and you will actually be inspired to prepare this for your guests. So this is the plantain, nicely peeled in cubes, and now we have fried that. And remember, we didn't add salt because we are actually frying in the pan where we added salt water, so the salt will be incorporated into the plantain. Did you see that tip? So here comes the gizzard, and this is it. This is the three main ingredients in this recipe, and you can see the gizzard is ready, and we'll be taking that out as well, and we'll set aside, and then we'll start frying this sauce. So I added in onion into this my non-stick pan, and then here is a nicely chopped tomatoes and pepper. That is my bell pepper, the red one. I used it for this recipe. So here you can see this has been nicely stirred, and I remember I had some shrimps, so I just put that into this frying sauce. So here you can see how that is looking. We'll just leave that there and we keep cooking, or we keep frying. Okay, so here I added in the seasoning cube. Remember, don't add in salt into this sauce, and I'm going to tell you why. Adding your black pepper after adding in the seasoning cube, and there you'll be adding in what? Your ginger powder. That is what you can see me just showing to you, and I'm going to be adding that as well. And here is the chicken stock powder. I also added that, and now also comes the curry, and I added this as well. And after the curry, I added in my rosemary. Yes, this is it, and I added that in as well. Remember, no salt to be added because everything has salt in it. Here comes the spinach. Yes, I added in my fresh spinach into this my sauce, and that gave it that beautiful greenish look, and I loved it at the end. And I tell you, try it and you will enjoy it. So just stir together. Remember, the spinach will just cook for a few minutes before you start adding in the gizzard, the yam and the plantain. So here comes the gizzard, nicely added, and we are also going to be adding in the yam. Remember, we are starting from the strongest thing that was fried to the least that was soft. And here comes the yam, nicely added, well incorporated. And also, people, after this, just allow it to steam a little, then add in the plantain. Remember, plantain is softer than every other thing that was fried, and you can agree with me. And here comes the whole nicely mixed, combined in sauce. And here is my this is my finely chopped red onions. Oh my god, if you add in these red onions at this point of the cooking, you are going to give me a thumbs up, because these red onions actually give it that great taste you'll be expecting towards the end of your cooking. Look at it, people. Did you see how this is looking so inviting? Here comes the garnishing. Yes, the green, yellow and red bell pepper. nicely chopped, and you can see the color it has added to this. Remember, we'll be adding in the spring onions, but remember at this point I've turned off the heat, and this is the end result of what we've been preparing. Tell me, are you going to call this Gizzard dodo yam? That would be a great idea, but tell me what you think. We'll be calling this our beautiful sauce. Remember, you can serve it by the side of any dish, or you can eat it naturally like this. For me, I enjoyed it like this, and it was worth it. Thumbs up this video and make sure you make this recipe in this great season. So on a good and pleasant note, people, it will be a great pleasure to have all your beautiful and gorgeous looking faces in the next episode of Mom Essy Kitchen and more. Remember, I love you all, but in all, God loves you most. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.